The Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers are both fighting for playoff spots this week. Welcome back to an all-new episode. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. Now, this week is a very interesting week looking at all of the playoff scopes, right? Indianapolis is facing off against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of all the games this weekend, this is the one that I'm most excited to watch. I think it'll be the most entertaining. I think it'll be really the best game of them all, just looking at it on paper and seeing what both teams are fighting for. Indianapolis is fighting for a playoff spot, whereas Pittsburgh is fighting for that AFC North title. Now, in order for Indianapolis to clinch the playoffs, here's what it's going to take. If they win, they also need either Baltimore or Miami to lose or tie, very similarly to Cleveland and what Cleveland is hoping for. However, if Indianapolis somehow finds a way to tie Pittsburgh, they need BALTI or Miami to lose out. No other tying scenario will work there for them. They need one of those two teams to lose. On the flip side, in order for Pittsburgh to clinch the AFC North title, they need to either A, win, or B, they need Cleveland to lose. There is always the odd variable that both teams tie, but it's very unlikely that Cleveland would tie the Jet Skis, let alone lose to them. So, those are the ways that both Indianapolis or Pittsburgh enter into the playoffs or take the divisional title. This game feels like it's going to be a pretty gritty match. Both teams are going out there fighting tooth and nail in order to earn those spots that they're looking for in the playoffs. As a Detroit Lions fan, we got to face off against Indianapolis earlier this year, and I was pretty blown away by them. I was blown away by their rush game. Really, they came out and they trampled us. So something that Pittsburgh fans need to be aware of is the fact that Indianapolis's rush game is really good. Pittsburgh's rush defense is ranked 8th overall in the NFL, allowing an average of about 104 yards a game. Then there's Indianapolis, and they're ranked 15th overall in the NFL when it comes to running the ball, and they put up about 115 yards a game. But you look at Pittsburgh, they have no run game. They don't. There is nothing. Pittsburgh fans know this. There is no run game in Pittsburgh at all. They are ranked 31st overall in the NFL. You're looking at an 11-3 team that has no running offense. Ranked 31st, they're averaging at about 88 yards a game when it comes to running the ball. That is scary. Indianapolis's rush D is incredible. They're ranked 5th overall in the NFL. They do not let up a lot of rushing yards in a game. And so when you have the 31st versus the 5th colliding, feels like it's not going to work out that much. And Pittsburgh is going to have to rely on Big Ben's arm, which is shaky, saying it mildly. Big Ben hasn't thrown for over 200 yards in the last 2 games. He has less than a 60% completion percentage in the last 2 games. He is not doing well. He is playing poorly, to say the least. And so looking at this game, it feels really dicey for Pittsburgh, and I think that Indianapolis will pull out the W this week. However, something to note is the fact that Pittsburgh never goes down easy. They never have, and they never will. Pittsburgh is a team that plays gritty, tooth and nail to the very end, and that's one area that I could see Pittsburgh saying, we want the North. We don't want to even allow the opportunity or entertain the idea that Cleveland could come in and we could lose the North. I think that's where they will play their hearts out for this week to try to take the North title. But in the end, looking at it, all in all, I do believe that Indianapolis takes the W. It'll be an interesting game, it'll be a fun game, and I think it'll be a hard-fought game, and that's why I am most looking forward to it this week. But hey, drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? Drop a score prediction in there. And I'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Lions.